guys, so we back in the kitchen where the grind continues. Okay, it starts out there in the gym or in the home, or wherever you do your workouts at, or your training, and it continues in the kitchen. This is one of the most important parts of the grind. All right, but people don't tend to realize that. People don't tend to think what they put in their body is going to reflect the amount of gains they make. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to work on getting my gains all the way right. But it continues right here in this kitchen. So the last video I showed y'all was the ground turkey. Okay, a quick ground turkey meal that y'all can make. All right, that's pretty much all it was. It's basically high protein, which is ground turkey, and then low carb, low fat. I put some extra things in there. Y'all can watch the video, all right, if you haven't watched it already. Today, this is gonna be a little bit more quicker, all right. Before I tell y'all what it is, I'm gonna show y'all what I picked up from the store, just a few items, and this is some things you can be considering getting if you go grocery shopping. If you want to know what to get or what to start out with, something that's quick and easy. Even if you in college, high school, this is all budget friendly. All right, guys. So first off, we got some hard cooked peeled eggs. I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of, can't see. I'm gonna have to back it up. But yeah, now you can do these by yourself. You can buy a case of eggs, okay, guys, and boil eggs and then peel them if you have the time to do that. But in most cases, if you want to go like me, you need something quick and easy, they got these bad boys already made for you. The shells already peeled for you. So we got these, and it's a good protein source too. You got 6 grams of protein per egg. You got 5 grams fat and 1 gram carb. Next is the egg whites. Some infamous egg whites. Okay, nothing major, as y'all see. I might need to turn this other light on so we can get a little better lighting up in here. Alright. But anyway, guys, 0 grams total fat, 0 grams carbs, and 5 grams protein. Okay. Then I've got some fruit. Okay, of course. Now what I'm gonna be doing with this is I'm gonna be using these as I'm gonna be making a shake recipe or a smoothie recipe. Okay, I got the blender over here on deck, so be looking out for some good, high protein, healthy shake recipes coming soon. But you can of course eat these, eat bananas regularly, freeze them, do whatever you want to do with them. But even when I freeze them, I like to buy them fresh, because you can buy frozen bananas from the store, but sometimes they might not be as sweet as you want them. And I like my bananas, I like them sweet, man. And right, okay? Same thing with these blackberries, okay? Same thing with these blueberries, okay? Both of these and the bananas, I'm gonna chop up, put them in bags, and I'm gonna freeze them so I can use them as a shake, as another quick meal. All right? And I like buying them fresh just because, you never know when they pick the fruit and freeze them from the stores, and so I know it's an extra step. You can buy them frozen if you want, but I'm just gonna do mine here at the house, prep it and put it in the shake. Next thing, we got us some canned meat, guys. Now I'm telling y'all, like I said, this is all budget friendly. Okay. Now the only well, I ain't gonna say the only difference, but the main thing between canned and from the deli, pink salmon from the deli, is the sodium content. When it's in the can, of course, they put a lot of sodium in there and stuff to keep it from going raw. But I mean, listen, guys, total fat 2.5 grams, total carbs 0, and protein 20 grams. So again, another high protein, low carb, low fat option. Same thing with this solid white. So this was the pink salmon, and this is the tuna. solid white albacore wild tuna. Okay. The macros on this is 0 total fat, 0 total carb, and 13 grams of sugar. I mean, protein. I said sugar. And then I got the crab meat, white crab meat, along with some tiny shrimp. Some of y'all probably ain't never seen these in the stores. Y'all probably didn't know they sell stuff like this in the cans. Yes, they do. Okay? And I mean, it's convenient. Like I said, it's just the sodium content that's in there. You know what I mean? So, also got me some salt and pepper. It's gonna come in handy. I got me some dill relish, as y'all can see. I also got me some sweet relish. Now, real quick, let me read the macros on this dill relish. Basically, 0 total fat, 0 protein, and less than 1 gram of carb. So basically, this is just like a season, almost like seasoning. Now, the sweet relish, on the other hand, whenever you got something sweet, you know they add sugar, and sugar's a carb. So you got 3 grams sugar, which comes up to 3 grams of carbs, 0 total fat, and 0 protein. So we'll watch and monitor how we use this, even though it's not that much carbs. Also got some diced jalapeno peppers. Okay. Same thing as the dill relish. Total fat 0, total carb 0, protein 0. This is basically like a seasoning as well, spicing things up. Also got the classic yellow mustard. Okay. Same thing. Total fat 0, total carb 0, protein 0. Okay. And that is just about it, guys. So basically what we're going to be making today is, y'all have heard of tuna salad? That's basically what we're going to make in the salad. Alternative, like a healthy version of tuna salad. Because in original tuna salad, you got mayo. You add, mayo is the main thing, which is a high in fat, high in carbs. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we're going to make a healthy alternative of tuna salad. Now, I haven't decided if I'm going to use this albacore tuna or if I want to use this pink salmon, because I can make salmon, make a salmon salad, even a shrimp salad, even a crab meat salad. So what you about to see, you can very well do with any of these canned meats that I have right here. But I think for the sake of this video, we're gonna go ahead and do the tuna, the albacore tuna. I really want to do the pink salmon and I want to try the crab meat out, but I'm comfortable and familiar with the tuna, so we're gonna go ahead and do this tuna right now. So first things first, I already got me a clean, what you call this? A clean, I can't even think, guys. A clean container, okay? Got me a clean container and we can open up the crab meat. Alright guys, so I got both tuna cans open and I did drain it, okay? You can leave the extra juices in there if you want to. Just keep in mind that's going to be extra sodium in your dish. Alright, next we're going to add our boiled egg. Now, what I do is I like to use 1 egg per can. So since we got 2 cans, I'm gonna use 2 eggs. Now what we're gonna do, just for now, we're just gonna put them in there. Okay. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of diced jalapeno peppers. As y'all see, I did a healthy, a generous amount of diced jalapeno peppers because I like a little spice in my food. Next, we're gonna do the same thing with this sweet relish. Now, y'all remember I told y'all it had 3 grams of carb, and that is per tablespoon. So we just gonna add 1 tablespoon. So that's just 3 grams of carbs. And we're gonna do the same thing with this dill relish. We're gonna just add 1 tablespoon of the dill relish. Now this doesn't have any carbs. Well, actually, I'll take that back. It has less than 1 gram per 1 tablespoon. So we'll just say it's got about 1 gram of carb. And next, we're gonna add this yellow mustard. But I take that back. There's one more ingredient I forgot to tell y'all we're gonna add to this recipe. And that is the infamous diced yellow onions. Now, onions typically have about 3 grams of carbs per. Don't get me to line, guys. I'm gonna have everything, the macros written down. So I'm gonna actually look up how much, how many. I'm gonna actually look up the macros on these onions, okay? But I'm gonna do it in a tablespoon serving, okay? But I'll have everything down here, down below, so y'all can actually know exactly, you know, about how much is going into the serving. So I need to get my wine cork to open this up because I ain't got no knife still. That's what I should have got from the stove, but dang, I be forgetting, man. I be forgetting. Now for the onions, I love onions. So I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and do 3. I'm gonna go ahead and do 3 tablespoons of onions. And then, last but not least, we are going to go ahead and add our classic yellow mustard. Now, they do have honey mustard out there on the market. They've got Dijon mustard, spicy mustard. But you want to just pay attention because some of those do have additional carbs in there. This has 0 carbs, 0 fat, 0 protein. So just keep that in mind when you are choosing the different mustards and sauces out there, okay? And we're going to do 2 tablespoons of this. So we're gonna fill it up and do 2 tablespoons. And that's 2. I'm gonna bring it on here over here for y'all so y'all can kind of see what it's looking like. We haven't mixed anything up yet in there. Let's zoom it in a little bit. Zoom it back out a little bit. And now with the spoon, I'm gonna break everything down and mix it up. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna show y'all what it's looking like after it's all mixed up. Ooh, it looks so good. Look at that. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna eat this whole thing. I'm gonna put it in half, split it in half. So I'll eat half of it now, and then half of it probably tomorrow, okay? But again, this was real quick. Way quicker than the ground turkey. So if you don't have that much time to make that ground turkey zing, but you want something that's high protein, low carb, low fat, and that tastes good, because that's the key, guys. It tastes good. Now, just imagine if I use the pink salmon. If you don't like tuna, okay, use the pink salmon. If you don't like the pink salmon, use the shrimp, use the crab meat. Or they also have chicken, canned chicken that you can use. Or you can also go to the deli and get it fresh. It's gonna take extra prepping for you to do, but you know, and this is all about your preference, guys. So you can always eliminate the mustard or eliminate the, do 1 scoop instead of 2, you know. Or you can add more onions, you can add more relish, but you just wanna factor that in when it comes to the macros. Now, regardless if you do an extra 2 or 3 scoops of the relish or the onions or whatever we have sitting out here, it's not going to drastically affect the macros on this. It's still going to be high protein, relatively low carb and low fat. But you just want to factor all that in, okay? I'm not really strict as far as weighing everything out and calculating everything. I just want to make sure that my meals are consistently high protein, low carb, low fat. Now, that goes with from cutting. Even if I'm trying to bulk up, I like to bulk up lean. Okay, so I'll just increase the amount that I'm eating, but I still like to keep everything high protein, low carb, low fat. Now, like I said, man, I'm trying to take over the game, man. It's time to get serious. It's 2020. Okay, so you got a lot of people got their New Year's resolutions, and you're trying to figure out what can you eat that's good. That's the main thing about prepping and meal prepping. You get tired of, you don't want to do it for a week because you get tired of that. I agree. So that's why I'm starting to get into cooking everything fresh. So y'all gonna start seeing me post a lot more videos about cooking and what to eat and just different recipes, because if you can find something that tastes good, it's gonna help you want to keep eating it, and your gains is just gonna keep coming in. Okay? So until next time, guys, I say this time after time and I mean it. Shout out to y'all that's watching these videos, man. Shout out to y'all that's watching these videos. But get your power levels up. Get your gains up. And there's one more thing I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I'm out.